So hi everyone, Astro Sungazer here. I wanted to finish up my videos because I got rained out the other day and I never got back to them. It's been a little hectic. I got a new grandbaby. I'll put up a picture for you guys. She's really adorable. So I'm going to draw from my Paulina Cassidy deck. She's on Facebook if you'd like to friend request her. Her artwork is amazing, and I really love her stuff. And I think she's got a new deck out. Anyway, I'm just going to shuffle. I've already shuffled a little bit, but I'm going to give them the 3 good shuffles again as I tune into the energy. I'm curious who this reading is for. I could go in sequence, but I have a feeling we're going out of sequence. Yeah, I think we're going to go with Capricorn, actually. I'm recording these out of sequence, but I'll actually post them in sequence, so thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. It means a lot to the channel, actually, and I'd like to grow this year. I'm being called to do this work, so this is where we are. All right, Capricorn. I know you guys have had it tough this year, but now you've got a stellium in your sun, moon, rising. Even your Venus and Mars could bring some hidden messages. So we have the 7 of Swords, the Moon, and 3 of Cups. There's been things going on in the background as I look at the 7 of Swords. It's like a lot of hens cackling and pointing their swords at you and you having to defend yourself. You know? Maybe by the light of the moon, some things that were hidden came out. But it led to the 3 of Cups, so you had victory over it. You ended up celebrating that the truth has come out. You're kind of maybe relishing with this Pluto about to hit your Saturn. That's going to create a conversation. So it looks like right now you're dealing with having this truth and standing on it. But you're not really listening to your intuition too well. But maybe you're not supposed to. Maybe you're just supposed to celebrate, take time off from tuning in, and that's how you're going to avoid the Tower. You know, just work on your initial spurt of creativity. You know, you're starting to build something new this year, Capricorn. You know, no doubt with all this energy starting up with 2019, that's where we're headed. So, you know, be careful though not to put too many irons in the fire at once. You know, take your time so that you can control how your new ventures go. You know, basically, you don't want things to get out of control, and things can seem a little overwhelming for you maybe in the first part of the year, but as you get to the middle of the year, you'll have a little better grip on things. Seems like you knock something off. You decide that maybe something extra that you were giving focus to isn't really that important. But it might be at the cost of the people that are closest to you. So just be careful with that. You have to maintain that balance this year. It might be a little tricky for you because the energy is going to be very somber and sobering. And can definitely play with you a little bit. Yeah, you have the... I didn't show you these cards, but... yeah, they're just beautiful. Beautiful artwork. So when I'm looking at this one, it's interesting because the card hardly even looks upside down, and yet it is. So this tower is going to play a role, trying to avoid that tower of losing something that's valuable to you, maybe. Not really putting your efforts in all the right directions, being mindful. You know, that's where this Ace of Wands is telling you, keep your eye on the original. You know, it's got the wise owl in it. She's sitting there alone. She has her idea. She knows what she wants to do. See? It's very simple. Try to avoid this. Getting too much on your plate. This really looks kind of dangerous, you know? So does this Eight of Wands. I mean, she's definitely traveling in the direction that the wands are going, so she's using her might to force things along maybe a little bit. But honestly, at what expense? And I typically don't read upside down cards, so but the artwork in these just, it kind of compel you to go there. So I'm going to get a little clarification on this Nine of Wands and this Eight of Wands. So Spirit. What is the messages that you have for me today for Capricorn? The Nine of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Clarify this for me, Spirit. Okay, here it is. Judgment. Okay, well, I couldn't have said it any plainer or clearer if I had to. You know, we're going to have to use good judgment, Capricorn, all of us, because all the energy that's, you know, affecting you this year is definitely going to be affecting all of us. Oh, and here we go. The Devil and the Five of Cups. So Judgment, the Devil, and the reversed Five of Cups. Let's see if it is good. So this Judgment is, you know, once again, the lonely little person sitting there by themselves. This is what you need to be having, is good judgment, my dear. Good judgment. Before you even embark. And you're probably out of the gate ready to go with this Three of Cups energy. and all of this behind you. And even maybe some of these hidden things that have been lurking in the background, waiting to come out. You're so excited about them, and you have your initial dream, but you're not really using your sixth sense. You're not listening within on a higher realm. And you're avoiding a disaster, but you're headed for having your hands too full with too many obligations and responsibilities. And then you're going to have to swing it. But it's going to keep you from having that joyous Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, you know, happiness, contentment, joy, money, peace, security, which the North Node's in Cancer now. This is what we're working on. I mean, you're really hitting the nail on the head as far as I'm concerned. But it is about judgment, and we're all going to have to march to the tune of Capricorn's judgment, so we need you to be in tip-top shape. You really, no overindulging, no don't be allured. Don't be allured. You know, it's like this guy's being tempted. You know, for the lady, maybe a man's trying to seduce you, and that's going to throw you off on your game. Because it looks to me like your game is really about you. It's not really about a bunch of people. Although, your legacy is your people, right? But don't be allured. Don't be set off track. Be diligent. Be careful, especially in the next 3 months. You know, because you're going to come out of feeling like you're in the cold and alone and being deceived and being, you know, having treachery. I'm hearing treachery. I have no idea how good this recording is going to be. I got a new laptop and I'm using a crazy webcam, and I'm going to try to post this video. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it works, because this is all I got. Let's see. Yeah. You know, you don't want to have to start all over and go within. Maybe this is what you're a little upset about. Maybe this is what you're afraid of. Maybe this is what you're headed for. Timeline for this. I need a timeline for this. Ace of Cups. Once again, aces, aces, aces. So you got the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups. The Three of Cups. Get a lot of major arcana. You got 3 cups. Let's see about this. Wands. You only got a couple of Wands cards, so but you get a lot of major arcana. And a lot of Pentacles, which I'm not surprised. I'm sorry, 3 Wands cards, 3 Cups cards, 1 Sword card, Major Arcana, the Hermit, the Devil, the Moon, the Tower, the Judgment. Those are pretty sober, somber, intense cards. You know, the Hermit requires you separate from everything and go within to find your inner light and find the things in the dark that are hidden from yourself. You have it all within. Nobody can really help you with that. That's a personal journey. The Devil looks like, you know, tempting, alluring, destructive behavior around you or from you. You know, things are seen differently by the light of the moon than they are by the light of the sun. Just be careful how you're looking at things, or be careful with those around you not showing you. You know, remember when I showed you the card earlier? Well, the Tower upside down, it looks like the guy's like sitting there and he looks comfortable, right? Well, when you turn it this way, it's a whole different ball game. Really looks like he's falling out on his head. So be careful with head injuries and things like that. You know, take it to the higher level. Realize anything leaving your life is meant for your highest purpose. This Pluto thing might be a little on your last nerve, but you have the Judgment. You do. Somewhere deep within, you do have the Judgment, Capricorn. And, you know, I think you can do this thing. You know, break out that inner page. Go brand new. Don't try to just try to keep it simple. Try to keep it simple. The more simple you can keep it, the better. You know? Alright. That's my message there. I'm going to get you a fairy card, though. Because I think we all need a little lightened up, you know? Do some things you really like, you know? Don't forget the bubble baths. Don't forget the long walks. You know, don't forget to go hug a tree. Don't forget to, you know, throw some breadcrumbs to the ducks or the squirrels or the birds, you know? Remember nature right now. Stay close to that. I keep recommending that for everybody because I really feel it's important. And I know we're very grounded, but that gives us a sense of joy. With all this Capricorn energy, we're, you know, really grounded. Okay, so we have the 10 of Summer, an emotionally fulfilling time in life with family and friends, raising children wisely, and people you can trust. So see, that's the message. Keep people that you can trust around you. You know, don't be tempted. Don't lose sight of what's important to you. Children might be important to you. Don't lose sight of that for ambition. Can't replace your family. Boy, I learned that lesson. When the chips are down, they're all you got sometimes. So, I love you guys. I love my Capricorns. I got a lot of good friends that are Capricorn. So, I really think a lot of you and your character and your moral compass. And I know you offer an awful lot to this world. And I thank you for all this energy. I know it's not easy on you, any easier on you than it is on any of us. I don't have so much Capricorn energy, but I really appreciate you and look forward to seeing you guys back here again. Thanks for coming by.